Hey there, if you are limited on space like we are, here are our favorite small items to pick up while we are out thrifting or yard sailing that can still bring in a great return. And I have all my notes here so I can give you guys accurate information. So if I keep looking down, I'm looking at my phone. The first item is hairstyling tools. This is one that I feel is often overlooked at thrift stores. And so I love to check out the hairstyling tools, specifically curling irons and straighteners. There are some that can bring in a really great return. One of my favorite curling irons to keep an eye out for is the Beach Waver. It has a sell-through rate of 250%, so it should move super fast for you. And the Dry Bar, the 3-day bender, has a 140% sell-through rate. It seems like the self-rotating curling irons are really popular right now. So basically it's just the curling iron with the button that it rotates itself. Those have a 100% sell-through rate on eBay right now. And also with all of these items, you're just going to want to double check sell-through rates, look up the item and the specific model to make sure it's worth picking up. Also, there can be some great straighteners that are worth good money. The Dyson Corral had a sell-through rate of 200%, and I saw a couple of these sell recently for between $150 to $200. So great money to be had, and I feel like this is a category that's often overlooked. Number 2 is sunglasses and eyeglasses. Now, you can't sell prescription glasses on eBay, but you can sell the glasses as frames only. And you can still include the lenses, but you need to title it as frames only. A few brands that we like to sell are Native, Ray-Ban, Maui Jim, and Oakley. Of course, there are lots of knockoff Oakleys out there, so make sure that they're authentic. And a lot of times, if they're all scratched up, people won't pick them up, but you can still actually sell them for good money on eBay. So double check the sell-through rate, of course, but they can be definitely a great pickup. Number 3 is clutches and wallets. We like brands like Hobo, sometimes Fossil, depending on the style. Cotopaxi is one that we love to pick up. Not necessarily, I haven't seen a lot of clutches or wallets per se, but they're fanny packs or belt bags. So we've sold a lot of Cotopaxi backpacks recently that are super easy to fold up and store. So that's another great category to always keep your eye out for. Number 4 is perfume or cologne. Now, especially the vintage perfumes or colognes that are no longer in production can do really well because there's going to be somebody out there that loves that specific fragrance and can no longer find it in stores. So it can be surprisingly great to pick up. We've actually sold bottles that are only half full as well. So don't be afraid to pick up bottles that aren't completely full. With those, we like to under promise and over deliver. So for example, instead of saying, half full perfume bottle, we'll say quarter full. That way, if they get it and they perceive it to be less than half full, they don't come back to us and say that we misrepresented things. So just a little tip, sometimes with perfume and cologne, under promise and over deliver. Jewelry is another great one. When storage is tight, it takes up very, very little space. Gold, of course, is an obvious one, and silver. The current rate for gold right now is $2,039.50 an ounce, and silver currently is valued at $23.36 an ounce. But really, even vintage costume jewelry can sell for good money. I'll put a couple of comps right here, so don't be afraid to pick up pieces here and there and lot it together, and you can get a really great return. Number 6 is handheld games like Sudoku, Bop It, video poker, also Rubik's Cubes. These we can often find for $1 or less at yard sales. Usually they'll sell for around $12 to $15 per game. Depends on the game, of course. So again, always look up the specific game. We recently sold a lot of Rubik's Cubes. I think there were 5 or 6 in the lot. They were all different sizes, and they sold for around $50. So handheld games are definitely a great one to keep an eye out for, and they're usually pretty easy to find for relatively cheap. Number 7 is hats and beanies. For beanies, focus on outdoor brand companies like Arc'teryx, North Face, Patagonia, etc. And hats, we love to sell vintage 90s hats. Here's an example of one. This is a vintage 90s sports specialties hat. Here is the tag, so you kind of know what to keep an eye out for. We currently have this listed at $75. And it was honestly headed to the trash. Our neighbor was just trying to throw away things. So definitely keep an eye out for vintage hats like this. These can do awesome. Number 8 is Kindles. These are really popular right now. I love to read. I have a Kindle that I absolutely love, and I know that there are a lot of diehard Kindle lovers out there. The sell-through rate on used Kindles on eBay, I just looked it up, it was 280%, so that tells you that it's a very popular item. I was seeing some sell even just for parts, and of course the newer Kindles are going to sell for more, but even some of the older models were still selling for decent money on eBay. Number 9 is printer, ink, and toner. Brands like Canon, HP, Epson. You want to make sure that they are the name brands. You don't want knockoff brands. You can even sell expired ink. We've sold that in the past successfully. Even toner cartridges or ink cartridges that are empty will still sell as long as they're name brand, like the ones I mentioned. We've sold a lot of printer ink and toner in the past, and they usually sell really well for us. Number 10 is remote controls. This can be for TVs, VCRs, DVD players, sound equipment. People get used to or love the technology that they have. When their remote breaks, they don't want to buy new technology, of course, they just need a new remote. So this is a great category to sell on eBay. And you can often find these really cheap at thrift stores or yard sales, for $1 or so. And we try and pick up remotes that will sell for at least $15 or more to make it worth our time. And again, with this, you just want to stick with the name brand remotes. You don't want knockoff remotes. Number 11 are these point and shoot cameras. Brands like Canon, Sony, Olympus, Nikon all do really well. This one just sold for $50 plus 10 shipping. And we recently sold a Sony camera for $110 that was not even turning on. So don't be afraid to pick up cameras that aren't working. They can still sell for good money, depending on the brand and model, of course. Also, a tangent or side note with that is camera lenses can also be really great to pick up. Again, you're going to want to look it up and make sure the specific lens is worth picking up, but definitely something to keep an eye out for. Number 12 are voice recorders. Brands like Sony and Panasonic do well. Look for both micro cassette, full size, as well as digital. People like to record lectures, use these in business meetings, interviews, and just personal use. So definitely a great one. And again, these are usually pretty easy to pick up at thrift stores or yard sales for relatively cheap. Number 13 is pens. There are some very collectible fountain style pens out there. Brands like Parker, Montblanc, Waterman, Schaefer, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, can all sell for good money. I was seeing some sell for around $75 all the way up to $500 for some of these. Again, this is not one that you're going to find probably very prolifically out in the wild, but if you have the brand knowledge or recognition, then if you are lucky enough to come across one of these, you will know to grab it instead of passing it up. Number 14 is video games. These sell really fast for us. We posted these last week and these have all already sold. We like to focus on major characters like Mario or Pokemon. These tend to do really well for us. Also, don't be afraid to buy big bundles. We like to pick up bundles of different consoles and games, and then we will lot them out separately. And if there are some lesser valued games, then we will put those with a console and tend to get a really decent return that way. Number 15 is portable CD and cassette players. We've sold tons of these. I don't have any on hand to show you, but brands like Sony and Panasonic are really great to look out for. Many of these will sell for $25 or more. A lot of people feel like CDs and cassettes are on their way out, so a lot of times you can pick them up really inexpensively at yard sales or at thrift stores and can sell them for decent money on eBay. Number 16 is GPS units. Brands like Garmin, Magellan, and Lawrence are all great to pick up. Usually, again, check sell-through rates. But people like geocaching, hunting, fishing, hiking, and these are all really important to these groups of people. And so we have had a lot of success selling these in our eBay store. Number 17 are action figures or toys. We like to look for wrestlers, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, and these are Jurassic Park. This is my son's favorite thing. He'll go to yard sales and look for Jurassic Park dinosaurs. And over the summer, he found probably around 50. So he has this giant lot that he's gonna photograph. We'll help him photograph and list it in our store. And he should be able to get close to $200 for the lot. So if you have kids, it can be a great teaching tool to have them look for their favorite action figures or toys at yard sales, since that's usually where our kids go anyway at yard sales. and they might be able to pick out a few things to earn some money. Number 18 is Bluetooth headsets. There are things like AirPods and Beats, of course, but there's also the more business style or call center style Bluetooth headsets that are really popular for business settings and can sell well on eBay. Look for brands like Jabra and Plantronics. Number 19 is gaming system controllers. Controllers will break and stop working over time, and a lot of times people don't need a whole new console, they just need a specific controller. So you're going to want to look out for controllers for GameCube, Nintendo 64, Wii with Motion Plus, and less current systems like Xbox, PlayStation, etc. Again, don't be afraid to buy a big video game bundle and part out the items. Number 20 is iPods or MP3 players. iPods are great and have always sold quickly for us. Look for touch models or ones with a display screen. Other MP3 models to keep an eye out for are the Microsoft Zune and the digital Sony Walkman. Number 21 is lighters. These are tiny and easy to store. Brands like Zippo, Rose and Delight, Park Sherman, Dunhill, and DuPont. Vintage tends to do better, but also subject matter can play a big role in how well something will sell. So if you find a lighter with a really cool subject matter, then definitely worth looking that up and maybe grabbing. Number 22 is pocket knives. A lot of people like to collect knives, so don't pass these up without at least checking comps. Look for brands like Case, Buck, Benchmade, Kershaw, and Schrade. Some of the vintage knives can go for hundreds. Okay, only a few more left. Thank you for hanging with me if you are still watching. Number 23 is golf head covers. People are always leaving their head covers on the golf course and need a replacement. You want to look out for brands like Ping, TaylorMade, Callaway, Titleist, Scotty Cameron, and Odyssey. You can usually pick these up for pretty cheap, usually $1 or $2. And a lot of times they'll sell for around the $13 to $20 range. We recently just picked up a huge golf lot with a huge bag of golf head covers, and these have been really consistent sellers for us. So even though they're not high dollar items, having 1 or 2 sell a day has been really awesome. Also, there are head covers that can go for a lot more. Some custom Scotty Cameron putter covers can go for well over $100. The main thing with head covers, you just want to make sure they're in really good condition. And number 24 is rechargeable batteries and chargers. So for example, this is a rechargeable battery for an RC car. A lot of times you'll find just the charger or just the battery. So you can even sell just the battery or charger. If you happen to find them together, all the better. This is a rechargeable battery for tools that we just sold. These are definitely an awesome thing to keep an eye out for. Even if you come across tools that may not be worth much, check the battery because the battery itself might be worth reselling. You'll want to look for brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, Ryobi, and Cobalt. Also, chargers for cameras, laptops, vacuums can be great to pick up. People will go on vacation and leave their charger, or their charger will just stop working and they just need a charger. So we have had a lot of success selling just chargers on eBay. We just sold a Nikon charger. I'll put the sold listing right here. Other brands like Sony, Apple, Dyson, Microsoft can be great to pick up. And usually, they're $1 or so at a thrift store. So there's a great profit margin, even though they don't sell for a ton. Picking up for $1, selling for $12 or so can be a great filler for your store. And then just as a bonus, you can also look for computer accessories like this Apple mouse. We sell a lot of these. Also graphing calculators, the TI-84 and 84 Plus do well. Plus vintage business calculators, especially vintage HP business calculators, do great. And they're often overlooked because they just look like old technology, but there's actually money to be made in those. I really hope this list was helpful for you and helped you recognize a few small items that you can pick up. And especially if you have been on the fence and you want to start selling on eBay, but you feel like you just don't have the space, hopefully this list will help empower you and help you recognize that you can start selling on eBay. You don't need a ton of space. You can be selective with the items that you pick up, and you can still make some great money. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out our channel a ton. And hopefully there will be lots more videos coming out that will help you with your eBay store. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.